Right, it's the middle of July. Looks like a little cottage garden. We have some zucchini that's doing really well, two of them. Some late blooming tomato plants. I don't think they're going to make it. Butternut squash in the middle. Dwarf tomato on the end, still kind of late bloomer. And then the eggplant there in the shade of the tree. Really enjoying itself. So that's that. We have some corn. A strip of corn. This is popcorn. Leads out back towards the tomatoes. This is a lemon blush. Oh no, this is Roma. And we have tomatoes down there. Underneath the plant, there are tomatoes being built. Lots of blossoms still to grow. It's really thick. I haven't really trimmed it except on the bottom. This is the Berkeley tie-dye. Looks like it has one tomato right down here. So far, looks like it has a super bloom on it right here. That's gonna be a weird tomato. Oops. But it doesn't look like it's doing that great. Right here I have the Lucid Gem. See that they're kind of purple. Something is actually eating into them. On the side here I have a hole in them. So it looks like I'll have Lucid Gem fruit unless something eats them all up. Mystery plant in front, single stemmed it. Don't know what it's going to be. Thornburns terracotta. So it looks like it doesn't have any fruit yet. Oh, this is a mystery plant in front. The thornburn terracotta does have fruit. Way back there. Let's see if I identified that right. Yep. This one is the green zebra. It has fruit on it. Looks like they're getting some stripes. They're kind of a different shape instead of being kind of flat, kind of oval shaped. Fruits on that plant. Mystery plant. Squash. Those are my three dwarf Ularoos. Looks like one of them is really coming in really well. It has fruit on the bottom. This is a Black Beauty. Black Beauty. Where is the fruit? No fruit yet on the Black Beauty. Another lemon blush, really big, semi-determinate, so I didn't prune it. So it's just gonna really fill the cage. Had to tie them together today so they don't fall over. So it's gonna have a lot of fruit on it, lemon blush, and it's a big plant. Potato looking worse for wear. It's worse and worse and worse. It's really bad. I'm gonna probably pull those soon. More lemon blush. Lots and lots of fruit on there. Just another one back here with a lot of fruit on it. So that's the earliest one, biggest one, and lots of fruit growing on that plant. So that's good. All the way up to the top. Some more fruit growing in there. sunflower, cardoon flowers. Down below I've pulled some lettuce, planted leeks in the ground. So leeks are in there. Cardoon with another flower on top. Beautiful nasturtiums and fennel. Bulb fennel is in the garden here as well. And unfortunately, my rutabagas are getting eaten alive back here and not doing too hot. Grapes, through here, no grapes. Been really watering it. Maybe that'll help it do some growing. This cherry tree. What is it? Apricot, perhaps? Here's a fruit. But that's not very many fruit. They must be really good when they do grow. Down here, there's some cucumbers. Lemon cucumbers. I'm getting ready for those to climb up. More lettuce. Need to pick that soon. The bush beans are starting to sprout. The sun golds are here. We're eating them now. So sun golds are ripening on the plant all over. I've been watering it a little bit twice a day. I think it does get really hot in those pots, so it's hard to keep the water consistent. I figured just small amounts, multiple times a day will help. I think if I let it get too hot for too long, it'll die, and if I overwater it, it will die. Lemon pear, we've been eating lemon pear now. Those are in here. Those are always prolific, kind of mealy. Sun gold, that was a trimming from the original sun gold. Branch I trimmed off and planted. And then this is my favorite. This is the Napa Chardonnay. And it looks like it's going to get some really nice fruit on it. Bigger than normal. So unfortunately, it's kind of spreading out all over the place, and I've really had to tie it up, and I'm a little worried about the wind on it. Beets are just taking a pounding. I will not plant beets here again. However, I've hidden some bronze fennel back here. It's almost hard to see, but it's in here along the back strip. Carrots have been harvesting. They're small, but they're edible. The dogs like them. Wild tomato back there in a cage. Kohlrabi growing. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 kohlrabi. Those were hidden in the shade, and now they've got some sunlight. And over here, the mustard. I've been trimming off the dry mustard seed heads for next year, or maybe to make mustard. But it's pretty cool. It's dying. I'm kind of using it to keep the dogs out of the onions and peppers. So right down here, we have shishito that has turned red. It looks a little dehydrated. Might have to get more water on this plant, unfortunately. I think I'm going to pick that because it is awfully dried out. So shishito, I'm going to eat it. Oh yeah. That, I was dehydrated. More water. Onions. Looks like they're starting to fall over. Might have to pull onions. More peppers. That purple potato that comes back every year. Romanesque. Still hasn't formed a head, but it's huge. Another grapevine. 3 years, not doing very much. Kale, seed of kale. Need to harvest that. It's getting overgrown. Amethyst cream cherry tomato on the end. It's kind of a bad place for tomatoes. They never really seem to do very well. An unknown tomato. The Lucky Tiger. Today I found an actual tomato on it. No, that's a Napa Chardonnay tomato. This is the Tiger, and down here there's actually some tomatoes, long-shaped tomatoes forming. Mystery tomato. That's it.